Let's get started with writing CVs. Now, as always, you could start simple with write me a CV to apply for a new job. No big surprise, this would work and would give you an okay result actually. But typically you have a clear vision of your CV and how you want to present yourself. Therefore, we'll use a more advanced prompt here for our CV structure. So let's edit our prompt and let's add this prompt instead. This gives a bit more information to ChatGPT about the way the CV should be structured. As always, you can tailor this according to your needs, but with that more structured prompt, we should get, well, a different looking CV, but let's see what the result looks like. So this isn't too different from the first draft that we had with the simpler prompt. This is probably due to the fact that a CV is what it is. It basically always follows a certain structure. Nevertheless, you find a more elaborated example for the professional summary, for example. And more importantly, as I mentioned, you can use this template here, so to say, to add your education and working experience. Things become a bit more exciting if we leave the CV and try to create a cover letter with the help of ChatGPT. Here, I'll again use a basic version like write me a cover letter. So this again is a pretty generic cover letter which you can use as a starting point, but I recommend to add a lot more information to this cover letter. For example, like this. So we add things that should be highlighted in the cover letter. It should focus on the candidate's strength in this area, and it should also contain details about the previous working experience of the candidate and of the achievements he or she had. I keep it simple here, but you should add all the things you achieved in your previous job to mention these in the cover letter. If the cover letter becomes too long, you can of course also define a limit of words as we learned it. Generally, you should add a lot of information in here to make the cover letter more individual and to stand out from other people, because in the end you want the job, right? And this now is a pretty decent template for a cover letter, I would say. Obviously, this is not the final result, so you should definitely fine-tune this. Add more information about yourself and about the company, for example, but it gives you a great starting point within seconds, and that's the revolutionary thing about ChatGPT in my opinion. It makes getting started so much easier.